Hi there, welcome to a long distance review, and on this week's episode I'm looking at the new album from Alestorm entitled The Curse of the Crystal Coconut. Because, you know, Crystal Skull's been taken by Indiana Jones and they're pirates, so coconuts, isn't it? That's as funny as it gets. Alestorm are a pirate metal band, self-termed pirate metal. I think pirate metal drinking crew they call themselves because, you know, pirates drink rum. If you didn't know, you will know if you ever listen to this album because they go on about it quite a bit. They are a pirate metal band, or folk metal, pirate metal, let's say. And this is unbelievably their 6th studio album. Talk about stretching a joke. Comedy and music is a tough thing to get right, I think. Comedy and metal and rock music is a very tough thing to get right. And I think there's only a couple of bands who have had any degree of success out of it, and they've all got one thing in common. Those bands, I think, are Tenacious D. When they first came out, they are comedy music, comedy rock. Jack Black, obviously, so, you know, he's a comedy kind of guy. And that first album was alright, actually. Tribute is a good song at the end of the day, and we'll all be hearing it for the rest of our lives, unfortunately. But they tried to stretch that joke out. They made a film, and they did a soundtrack for the film, and I think they did something this year or last year with like animation, and it was terrible. So yeah, that joke died pretty quick. And then you got bands like Steel Panther. Steel Panther is a good joke. It's a parody of 80s hair metal, and it is a ridiculous scene. So parody it. I get that completely. You know, bands like Poison and Motley Crue, the Vegas strip scene. The hair was ridiculous, the clothes were ridiculous, the songs were crap, and they're parodying that. So that's funny, but it was funny at first, but now sort of 4 or 5 albums deep, the joke's tiring a bit. And then there's like Bloodhound Gang. I think Bloodhound Gang did it to a degree of success with their sort of dick and fart humour. But really, where are they nowadays? Because who wants to hear a 45, 50-year-old man do jokes about shagging and dick jokes? Maybe people do, I don't know. I think Spinal Tap got it right. Obviously, that was a very good film, a sort of parody of a send-up of like heavy metal bands, and they got that perfectly right. And I think a band like Typo Negative did humour in music very well. Typo Negative had a dark, dry, sarcastic, self-deprecating humour that leaked into a lot of their music. Pete Steele was a very deadpan kind of guy. Rest in peace. They were a brilliant band, but they got it right. They weren't trying to be hilarious, but they were very funny in their own way. So what this is comedy music. It's comedy in metal. It's comedy in rock music. They always call it pirate metal, but it's comedy, trying to be anyway. And the point of this is the point I'm trying to make out of all this is it gets tiring. If a stand-up comedian came on stage and did one joke, just did one hilarious joke, and everyone pissed themselves and went, that's great, and then for the next 15 minutes, his routine was to do that joke over and over again, you might get a couple of laughs the first time and second time, and then by the 3rd or 4th time, people are like, have you got anything else? I'm bored of this joke, will you fuck off? That's what Alestorm are. They are the same joke, done for way too long, and it's not funny. It's all about rum and treasure and winning. And once you've got that joke, that's it. The joke's tired after one song, and they stretch it out for 45 minutes on this album, let alone the other albums before this. The first song, Treasure Chest Pirate Quest, what a great name, I could have guessed the opening riff. It's got the sea shanty opening riff with the galloping drums behind it, and the line of, we're only here to have fun, get drunk, and make lots of money. It's funny, I guess. Second song, Fanny Bores, is fucking unlistenable. They mentioned rum, I think, about the 3rd line in that song as well. And Fanny Bores is a funny name, isn't it? So that's why that's funny. And they talk about having a big dick at one point in time, because that's still funny, I think. Absolutely awful. There's a song about an alligator called Chomp Chomp, which, because alligators, you know, they're at sea as well. They can be, I guess. And pirates and alligators, they're a thing, I think. So they go together. And yeah, so that's funny. And they rhyme in that song. They rhyme rhyme man with man. If you find a giant K-man, you're gonna have a bad day, man. Fucking lyrics by a 5-year-old. Brilliant. Well done. And when you thought it couldn't get any worse, they try and interject rap, modern pop rap, into a pirate metal song. And yeah, it's about as bad as you can imagine. And also, the name of the rapper is Captain Yarface, because pirates go yar. And he's from a band called Rum Ahoy, because rum and, you know, ahoy, pirates, and yeah, funny, isn't it? No, it's not. There's a song about zombies eating pirate ships, because why not? Zombies were popular at one point in time. Everyone watched The Walking Dead, so you may as well. And it's basically an Iron Maiden rip-off melody, that song, and it's rubbish, obviously. And I'm so tired of this. I think I'm only 5 songs deep on this album by this point. I am so fucking tired of this. The vocals are awful as well. Not even just that the joke's bad and it's not funny. It's he's trying to do vocals in the style of a pirate, so it's not his real voice. So he's putting on a voice and then trying to sing in that voice. So he's never going to be good at it. You can't register like any high notes or anything. He's just got the one pirate. He's pretending to be a pirate, isn't he? I started to wonder then, I wonder if like, you know, when you get people who do like war reenactments and they get dressed up in the right costumes and they all live like they did back in those days. And I started to wonder, I wonder if these guys are like pirates outside of Alestorm. I wonder if they go home and they're still pirates. Or I wonder if they go home and look at themselves in the mirror and go, where did it all go wrong? Because I don't understand. Where do they draw the line? Do they live like pirates? It's awful. And when you think it can't get any worse, there's a song on here called Shit Boat, No Fans. There's a football chant in England. If you go to a football match, there's a chant that the crowd do sometimes called where they go shit grounds, no fans. But this is, because they're on boats, this is shit boats, no fans. And it's got a great line of your pirate ship can eat a bag of dicks. Hilarious. And your poop deck is a shithole because poop deck is on a ship and also poop is shit. So, funny, isn't it? Fucking hell. Mercifully, we get towards the end of the album and there's, unfortunately, an 8-minute epic song called Wooden Leg Part 2. I presume Part 1 was on one of their other albums. Can't wait to not hear that. And that's a great song. Actually, it opens up, not badly, it opens up with this sort of death metal style riff. I thought, oh, this is alright. And then he starts singing, and I remember it's Alestorm and I remember it's awful. Because the opening line is, I've got a leg, it's made of wood. Brilliant. And also there's vague racism spread throughout that song, but you're allowed to do racism if you're a pirate, because you're not really racist, you're a pirate, so you can say greasy Spaniard and get away with it by the looks of it. Strange. Then the last song's like the acoustic-y sea shanties type ballad that his vocals can't carry because he hasn't got a good enough voice, so they end up like putting more instruments in there to try and beef it up a bit because it's obvious his vocals aren't very good. This is bad. This is really bad. I don't get it. If someone can explain to me like why, if you're an Alestorm fan, you're watching this, you hate me now obviously, but if you can explain to me why you like this, I'd be really appreciative, because I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It's like people just saying, oh, it's fun. It's not fun. Being wacky doesn't go hand in hand with fun. I hate people that say they're wacky, or you best meet my mate, he's really wacky, or like him. I already think he's a dickhead already because you've called him wacky. Fun doesn't go hand in hand with wackiness. So I don't get it. Yeah, if someone can let me know why you like this album or why Alestorm are good, that'd be really helpful. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back again with another review at some point in time, and take care. Cheers.